everyone, I'm Bia Osunita from Go from the Abuse and Battered, and today I'm going to be talking on why children suffer in domestic violence. I'll start by defining what domestic violence is. Domestic violence is violence committed by someone in the victim's domestic cycle. These include partners and ex-partners, immediate family members, and friends. The term domestic violence is used when there is a close relationship between the offender and the victim. Now, why do our children suffer in this violence? Due to the children developing brain experiences domestic violence at home, they always feel guilty of the act. Therefore, they are helpless, they are hopeless, and they are powerless. They don't know who to go to because their parents are being abusive and they think that going to their parents is going to cause more harm than good. These children always feel helpless both at home, in school, and the society, community as a whole. Children also suffer from domestic violence because they lack self confidence. Their parents are being very abusive and not real models to them. They suffer from self confidence in the case that instead of them focusing and making sure they succeed passing their exams, they take half of their time, majority of the time, focusing on what is going to happen at home, focusing on what will happen next. They don't study both at home and in school. In their house, they don't study. Their parents are being abusive. They don't focus. The environment is not calm for them to study and it ends up affecting them in a way that they don't pass their exams and their lives end up being useless like their parents' own. The effect on domestic violence on children can also make them to suffer from outward social challenges. In a nutshell, children exposed to domestic violence frequently do not have a solid foundation of safety and security, which is normally provided by parents and family members as a whole. Therefore, if the house is being abusive, if the family is being abusive, these children will not have this solid foundation, which is going to cause them more harm in their future. Children who witnesses or are victims of physical, emotional, and sexual domestic violence at home risk not developing emotional intelligence. They are also very vulnerable and at high risk of health problems in the long run. Some health problems may include trauma related disorders, anxiety disorders, and depression. So this is why it's very important for families and friends to make sure our children don't suffer from domestic violence. Do you know any child suffering from domestic violence? To reach us out, kindly email us at hope@hopefortheabusebattle.com. You could also visit our webpage at www.hopefortheabusebattle.com. You could also give us a call or WhatsApp at 672 57 60 11. Thanks for your attention.